episode 4 of our shows. We are live with me, and I would like you to subscribe. Like you know, my name is Marvell Adigun. I'm the host. I would like you to subscribe, share, and comment around the world. Today we'll be talking about business and economy around the world. We have some guests with us today in the studio virtually with us. But before we talk to them about this and educate us about business, especially in Nigeria economy today, we would like you to share and comment for us about it. Today we're having guests, and first of all, you realize that we've changed our background in the show, all thanks to the studio manager, which has helped us to work on this. Mr. Emmanuel Adisa is our new studio manager. He's working for us and is making sure that our show is becoming good and great all the time we come on here. I hope you guys will like this more better. And today we have a couple guests with us. You can see them on your screen, which their names is we have Miss Owopetu Ifeolorun Adebola. She's in fashion and media management, and she's a student of OAU, and she studied estate management. She's currently located in Ife, Osun State, Western Nigeria. One of our guests, which is our studio manager, is Emmanuel Tolulope Adisa. He's a computer scientist. Maybe that's why he's our studio manager. He's into clothing store. He's a student of National Open University of Nigeria. Good. One of our guests today name is Mr. Adebola Timothy Adeshon. He's a student of Ekiti State University. He studied political science. He is currently in Ado Ekiti, Western Nigeria. Mr. Emmanuel, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, can you introduce yourself to Marvell point of view?
Okay, Emmanuel Tolulope Adisa, like you have said, and I'm the manager of Marvell Point of View. I'm a student of Emmanuel University here in Ibadan, Nigeria. So I'm a computer scientist and I'm also a student studying computer science. And I own a clothing brand, a clothing business where I sell clothes and male wears for people.
Okay. Mr. Timothy, can you introduce yourself to Marvell point of view?
Okay, my name is Adebola. I'm a student of State University, political sciences, um, and I'm probably privileged to welcome to this show. Thank you.
Okay. Mrs. Adebola, can you introduce yourself to Marvell point of view?
Hi, good evening. I'm so glad to be here. Thanks for bringing me on here. My name is Ifeolorun. I'm a student of Emmanuel University Management, and I'm into fashion management, media management, to be precise. I make clothes, bags, and basically. So thank you for having me here.
Thank you. So I will first ask Mr. Emmanuel, what kind of business are you into? You're into clothing, and the question will be, how do you make sure your business make enough money?
For a business owner, I'm actually just starting, right? And the first thing for a business owner, for a good business owner, is if you start a business, I think the first thing is the people around you. The people around you are so important to help you grow in whatever thing you do. In the sense that if you start a business now and the people around you don't even know what you are doing, there is no way you can get known, because if you start, let me make this tree of business for you guys. I start a business now, and my sister knows about it. My sister will tell somebody, the person, okay, this my friend knows about this thing. So and like that. It's people around you that will push your business first, and start saying, if they buy a product from me, they buy a sneakers from me, they buy a clothes from me, they buy a chain from me, okay, and they go for a party or something, and people ask them like, where did you get this thing from? Okay, I got it from this style house. This is my friend, you know, his name is. I think that way, those are the ways I think you can push your business as a startup. Creating a good relationship with people, good communication, you know, doing well to people is the soul of business for me.
So
That's the soul of business for me as a startup.
so basically community awareness.
Yes, community awareness.
Okay. So Mr. Adebola, what do you do to keep your customer happy?
Alright, thank you for the question. What I do to make my customers happy? I think everyone enjoys, everyone is saying, like, if I have, and I give them a set reminds me, they're definitely going to come back. And my relationship actually also matters. It's not like I'm being cranky. I'm not doing that. They won't be happy, and once they're happy, they're definitely not come back to me. But me to make my customers happy, I have to give what they are looking for, not what I expect. Actually, outdo their expectation, and also the cost is not that you and like a ridiculous. I think that's basically. Thank you.
Okay. So the next question will still go to Mr. Adebola. What are some ways you can save money when running your business?
Sorry, come again.
What are some ways you can save money when running your business?
Money when running is, I think, let's say I have a delivery. Instead of going to make delivery different, I can actually do a bulk delivery. All my work on them at the same time and deliver it. It's actually going to save money for me. Then go my random business. Another way in which no cost. So buying like materials in bulk, I'm going to use my business is actually going to help me save money. And so I channeling out my product is actually going to help me save money in the sense that if I have like 3 or 4 people, like if they sell this thing for going to make more money, then the more I on my back to these people that okay, they go and again. I'm selling at more rate that way. More I'm selling more of my, and when I'm selling at rate, even though small seed for me and I save money for other. And I think also we'll be giving them tips. Okay, start working on that. It might just be how to go about the business. How to go about the business. Expecting money from you. So if they're not expecting money from you, and they're you're actually adding more money to your pocket.
Makes sense. So basically, you make sure your customer feel comfortable with you more, and you solving maybe the problems, what they need. You give them better service, so they will trust you better. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I'll go. This question goes to Mr. Emmanuel. Adisa, how do you choose the right product to sell? Do you understand the question? Meaning, like, you have to each locations have each product that sells faster. So how do you choose the right product? How do you determine as a business owner what kind of products will sell faster in any part of the world you are into?
As a business owner, for instance, if you are just starting a business, right? To select what you want to do is always the heavier work to do. For me, as a business owner, the fear is not starting. The fear is, if I start, how much am I going to make? How much, for instance, I want to start a business now and I'm thinking, okay, I need to get a store, I want to get a shop, I want to get, and after getting the store, I'm not making enough profit to be able to pay for my shop and all. So I think for a business owner, is kind of like a tough question for me, because for a business owner to you can't just, there are some times that you can tell, okay, if I start here to go well, if I start selling food here to go well, if I start selling bags here to go well. But with the situation of Nigeria now, I just feel like it's not always easy when you start any business, even regardless whether the area is a big place where people can patronize, whether the main objective or the main mindset I want everybody to have when you want to start a business is always very hard when you start. It's always going to be very hard when you start. You cannot just want to climb the ladder and skip like 6 steps straight. So I think in this life, anything you just want to do, just set your mind, okay, I'm doing this thing because I want to do it. Nothing is making me to shake. And just begin to climb the ladder step by step, step by step. There are sometimes that you have to select areas. Yeah. It's actually good to select areas. But for instance, I moved to an area and there is no competitor in that area. There is no competitor in that area selling the same product. And I just feel like, okay, this area is local. This area is this. That mindset to make me want to run away from that area, that no, I can't make sales here. Definitely. Whereas if you start selling stuff there, it might be hard at first, but gradually, once the area starts developing, you will be the most dependable supplier for that product, because you have started a long time. If even later in future you have competitors, people will say, no, do you know this place? They have started since. They were the first person to start in this area. So I think for a business, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. For me, it doesn't matter where you start from. And it doesn't matter the product you want to sell, whatever you want to sell to, whichever area you want to sell, I think just start. Because technology is a good advantage for everybody now. Technology is doing great for most of us now. And I think regardless of where your store is, you can still have online customers. And with the online customers, the location and what you sell doesn't really affect. It's just packaging yourself well, the brand. I can have a store in a local area and people know me online. So if they place an order, Mr. Emmanuel, we need it. Want to get your product. But the only thing I need to do is, okay, make payment, delivery fee. Then I just go to get the stuff in my store, regardless of wherever it is. The main thing is my product should get to where they are ordering it from. So for me, I don't think that is a barrier to start my business. And that's why I said one thing earlier. I said technology is something that is has been helping us. This is the world of technology now. So I think the main thing is wherever your business is, online awareness, social media. I think social media is a very, very good instrument for marketing your business. The physical store doesn't matter. I think online awareness is also important. I think for me, the advice I'll give for a business owner or a new business owner is don't worry about your location. Don't worry about which product to sell. Do what you want to do. Once you have a thought of am I going to make sales there? Am I going to it's going to start crashing. You can't just have just physical customers alone. You are going to have online customers too. And even I think starting anywhere is an advantage. So I think that's all I have to say about products to sell and where areas to go. For me, I will not look at that when I want to start a business. Yeah, I just think if you are consistent, why you start is fine. And one thing I did tell people about business is this: you have to first focus on branding.
Most people focus on the money, and when you don't make the money, you feel frustrated. First thing, as a business owner, you have to first focus on your brand. First, sell yourself out there online, like you said, or just have different. Everybody knows you. When you have your brand, either your product is quality or not, most people will patronize you better because you've been people knows you a long time ago than the new guy that just started a business, and that makes sense. Before we continue, please, I would like you all to subscribe, share, and you can comment. And if you have any question from our guest, you want to join us on Zoom, the code ID is 6938450306. 6938450306. For the passcode is 246297. 246297 for anyone who likes to join us live. Our next question is gonna go to Mrs. Adebola, which is gonna be, what personal goal do you want to accomplish through your business, and how do they align with your vision for Nigerian future economy?
Thank you for the question. Achieve through my business and the country. Through my business, I run a organization, and I think that's one of my personal goals. My organization, and I say over the organization actually business through it to help fund it. So, and most people try to digress from the fact that we can't, just a certain percentage of people can't make the economy better. Everyone has to be involved, and we don't know how they are going to be of help. So if we have people in my charity organization, I'll be like, oh, these people have potentials to make the economy better. Through my business, I've gotten money to like, I can actually be like, oh, let's train and equip these people so they can like actually actualize their goals, because there are a lot of people going on the street that they actually know what to do, but they don't have the strength or the should I say, they don't have what it takes to bring it out. They know that okay, you can see like they have the potentials, let me put it that way, they have the potentials, but they don't know how to bring out the potentials, like how to manifest it or actualize it. So if we have if we have like through my business and I've gotten money, I'm like, oh, let me train and equip these people. And then after training and equip them, we bring out their potentials. In the long run, in the future of the economy, they try to add to the economy and not subtract from the economy.
Definitely.
Like, I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They try to add economy. Because if we have a lot of people that are just going up and down, we all then put all the blame on the government when we, the citizens and the masses, are not even really doing things. Yeah, the government might have where their lapses and all, but we, the citizens, too, have a lot to do. The masses, we have a lot to do, because we can't expect if people, like, let me say, these marketing, people believe that, okay, when the economy is bad, the prices of goods in the market goes up. And when the economy becomes better, these people, everywhere is good. There's no inflation, there's nothing. They don't tend to return the prices back to normal, even if they are buying at the former price that was lower. Like, that's the mentality we have in this country. Once the price of a good goes up, it never comes down. And that way, it cannot help like the country's economy to be better. It leads to fluctuations and all. And we can't even have like an edge outside the country, because we should not limit the country to, they said a good country can't just excel thinking that, oh, I don't have to go outside my country. We are meant to have edge outside the country. And if we are not working towards it, like as we the citizens, say it's just if we want to like say we are our leaders, they have things that they are doing outside the country. So we ourselves too, we should not just limit ourselves to be like, oh, it's just within this country we have. So to make our economy better, we have to go outside and see that okay, this is what they are doing, and we sell our products to outside. It's not like we are only getting products from them. We are only getting products from them. So we should sell our product outside. And if we sell our product outside, it's actually going to make the country's economy better. So training and equipping people that we know that they have the potentials, but they don't know how to go about it, or they don't have what it takes to process it or bring it out. I feel like through my business and my personal goals, I can actually attain it. Thank you.
Thank you. That will lead me to Mr. Timothy's question. But before that, I think we have a guest. Who is this and where are you joining us from?
Yobosa. My name is Bess, and calling in from Indiana.
Indiana, okay. Do you have any question?
Yes, I have a question for everyone actually. So for Mr. Emmanuel, what is something like what motivates you to push through challenging days or difficult days, and what keeps you going?
Thank you for that question, Mrs. Yokosa. This question is a very, very great question for me, because anytime I'm asked things like this, my heart just raised anytime I'm asked what keeps you going. We are all different from each other. Everybody is different from each other. As you know, in business, in life, in let's just say business, or I think everybody has a different experience. I've been through some kind of experience that it took me over 4 years before I came out of it, and it was so late. Even after I realized, I was like, look, it's so late for me. But it was enough reason to keep me going. Whether it's business, whether it's that's like for you to say I am dedicated to do this, I am serious to do this, I'm not changing my mind on what I want to do. What I'll just advise people is self-esteem. I think self-esteem, if you notice people that make it, or people that do great things, they have a very good esteem, good self-esteem. And I think that was what, when I look back at myself, I saw that my self-esteem was low. And one thing is, you cannot, I don't know if I'm answering your question, Mrs. Yobusa. Am I answering your questions right? Are you here?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you're following. So I think, for something to keep you going, that is a personal thing for each individual. Something that is keeping me going can't be what is keeping Mr. Marvellous going, can't be what is keeping Mr. Timothy going, can't be what is keeping Mrs. Ifeolorun going. I think experience makes people strong, experience makes people wise. And I think I can still have some experience, which I can't go deep into it here. But the whole thing was enough to just keep me going. I know one good example I do use for people is if we all fall down, like let's say we are all working now and we all fall at the same time, we can't stand up at the same time. We can never ever, even if we say, okay, let's plan this thing, we are all falling at the same time, let's make sure we stand up at the same time. It's not possible. So that's the endurance level for everyone is different. But what I can give, the advice I can give to people is no matter what, the mindset, the human mindset is the most important thing that I know. So whether it's business, whether it's, and if you say I want to do this, don't make anybody else sway you and say, people can only give you advice. You will still do what you want to do. But as long as you know that this thing that I'm doing, I think it's not something that will harm you. It's not something that will kill you. It's not something that will make you, go back. There are sometimes that everything we do in life is a risk. Everybody's taking risks. And I think there are some risks that are not worth it, and there are reasonable risks. So I don't think there's anything bad in always trying. Even if you fail and you still have that mind of this is what I want to do, try again. Life is like a game. If you play a game and I'm sorry I'm taking much of our time. If you play a game,
No, you good.
and and the game has level 1, you play level 1, you proceed to level 2, level 3. But if you keep on going higher, the game will become competitive. Let's say for instance, you get to level 5, and you failed level 5. It is, if you fail in the game, if every game has retry, like every game has try again after you fail. If they say mission failed or they killed you, you can try again. So I think it is individual decision to say, no, I have failed. This is where I learned from. This were my mistakes. These are where I need to cover to proceed to the next level. If I play a game now and I can get tired and say no. Anytime I get to level 5, they just keep on killing me. I'm tired. I'm not trying again. So it's I think that is enough reason to like, if people can relate to that example I gave now, it's enough reason to keep. If you fail in life once, it does not mean it is over. You can fail 99 times, and if you try the 100th time, you will just keep on going. You keep on going. The experience that level 5 has taught you, failing 99 times, will make your brain more sharp, will make you more wise, will make you to make very, very smart decisions. And you can, if the game has 120 levels, after failing level 5 so bad, you can just keep on going without even missing anything out again. So I think it's just the mindset for me. Your mindset is just very important in anything you want to do. Just have the mindset of, this is what I want to do. This is what I will do, and I am doing it. Once you have that mindset, trust me, I don't think anything can hold you down. I don't think so. So I don't know if I answered the questions right, but I think that's what I can say on that.
Yes, you spoke your mind.
Yeah.
Is that? Do you have any other question, Ms. Bosa?
I have the same question for Adebola. What are the challenges that you faced going through? What motivates you to do the day?
Thank you for the question. Like Mr. Emmanuel said, there's no way you'll be in a business and you won't face challenges. No way you'll be in a business and you face challenges, because there are a lot of times that you get. Let's even start from little. You stand out goods and delivery gets back. That can actually discourage you and be like, do you think I should consider this thing? Like, that's what will come to you. Like, what's it? Or should I just stop? Like, when you get bad reviews over your product or your, like, it's actually a little thing that people would have said, okay, let me overlook. But as little I actually going to affect. So the thing is, we have to revolve around the mentality that there's no way to make mistakes or have issues in the There's no way. Like, you have to put that at the back of your mind. There's no, and when you make those mistakes or you have to embrace it. Because if you don't embrace them and be like, okay, this is an avenue for me to become better, you won't actually go find business. At the back of your mind that all these successful people in large scale businesses, it's not possible for them to have actually gone like without having any issue. So you can actually read like about their challenges, how they change, how it helped them, because it's what I put people in my career online, how they are doing their things and how about it, because nobody that will tell you that, oh, I started my businesses, it went well from the beginning to the end, I don't have any issue. It's not, even if it's things like there are a lot of little things that you just do, is you are going to face it. Like, just put it at the back of your mind that there's no way I will do business and I won't face challenges. Let me say, there are some times that you just do business, everything is going well. It's not like you're not, but it is not as out like a drawback or a setback. So at the back of your mind, and always make it seem like, oh, this thing I'm facing right now, this challenge I'm facing right now in my business is an avenue for me to become better. An avenue for me to be better. Like this thing, oh, I have to like, I have to step and do well so that I can continue and become better to how I'm doing it before. Raise challenges you're facing, and read more about people in your or your line of business and see how they are doing it and how. Then don't keep whatever you are facing to yourself. Like learn from other people in your businesses, even though they are also small scale business owner. You can actually reach out to them and be like, how are you doing this thing? Create a community of like doing all these kind of businesses together. Community and ask them, how are you doing about this? You can link up and learn better yourself. So I think I've said a bit about that. Thank you.
Is that all?
That makes sense. And also for, I guess, what is something that throughout the day?
Sorry, who is the question for?
Mr. The last person.
No. So
I don't
Mr.
know his
Timothy
name,
is
so-
not a business owner. He is here to talk to us about government policies.
Okay.
Is that all the question you have for now?
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Ms. Yobosa from Indiana. Thank you. So the next question will be going to Mr. Timothy, which is gonna be, as a student of political science, you've gone through some, government classes and all the stuff. Like, I think it's Mrs. Adebola that brought that conversation in. If the economy is higher right now, it's expensive to maintain, inflation is higher, and all the stuff is going on right now. What about when the inflation drop? As a government, maybe in the future, all those kind of policies, what do you think governments can do to make sure of price controls go down? I know we have a mixed type of economy in Nigeria right now, whereby it's capitalism and other stuff. So what do you think governments can do to make sure that if inflation is high today with 25%, stuff, maybe product of rice, for example, is 70,000, 80,000 instead of 40,000, stuff like that. And the price goes down, but the market woman in the traditional market, in Gbagi market in Ibadan, or should the market in Lagos or in Kano, other stuff. As a government official, either as a state government or local government, what do you do? What do you think is the best way to approach that system?
I will answer that question first with what we are facing in Nigeria first.
Okay.
So, in Nigeria now we are facing, I'll call it demand, where the demand is higher than the supply. Where the demand is higher than the supply. So if inflation is high, then definitely people are facing it. And so as a government official, when inflation goes, then the best solution to solve this is to provide the maximum money exchange. Provide the maximum money exchange. Currently now our currency now is depreciating.
Right.
It doesn't have value. Our currency doesn't have value. So these are the causes of inflation. I've said earlier, demand is more than supply. You mentioned earlier that price of rice is 70,000, 80,000. You understand? So to reduce this, if the inflation drops, then the best solution for a country like Nigeria, is to increase the maximum money exchange. You understand? Okay, you can check the rate now. You can check the rate from dollar to naira, and you can see it now. So everything is just based on under the monetary policy. You have to take more monetary policies. These monetary policies be taken by the central bank. That's why even the central bank now, they are not even taking any. I don't think they are taking any measures They are not taking any measure. That's why every day the price is going up. The price is going up. So as a government official now, the best solution, the best way to make this policy is to increase the maximum money exchange. You understand? So like inflation now, I say like demand. If the price of rice is going up to 120,000, 140,000, if the price is going up to that, we are Nigerians. People will say we adapt. We adapt. But once these things are going up, it will affect the economy. And once the economy is bad, many things come up. So the best way to solve it, inflation of Nigeria now, I can say is maybe 2 to 5%. I think as of now, 2 to 5%. You are facing many types of inflation in Nigeria.
I know it's called, I think I read recently, it's called double digits. It's too high, one of the highest in the world right now.
Yes, we are facing different types of inflation. We are facing food inflation. We are facing, but the one we are facing most is the demand. The demand is higher than the supply. The demand is higher than the supply. How many bags of rice are they producing per day? How many bags of these products are they producing per day? So, as a government official, maybe the policies I think I can make or we should make is let's increase this money exchange. The price, our currency is depreciating. It doesn't have value. I'm sorry to say this. It doesn't have value. You understand? So, to stop this economic crisis, everything is going back. We just have to increase our money maximum. Thank you.
Yeah, I know this is not on our other political show. Maybe we'll talk more about this, but let me throw this question to you real quick. As a government officials, you have ideas about it as a student. Do you think government should own industry, or do you think private sector should own industry? What did I mean? Because demand and supply in Nigeria right now is kind of not in the same shape. Demand is higher than the supply. Do you think government should put more subsidy with business owners? Assist business owners, or government should create industry. So, for example, government should be the one producing rice. Government should be the one producing petrol, gas, cars and all those stuff. Or government should put money with small scale business, or which economy do you think is better? Is it the one government has a full control of producing, or the one of private sector? How can we solve the issue of supply and demand? Because yes, I know it's hard in Nigeria, but it's most likely worldwide now. Since COVID, worldwide economy has not been balancing.
So I think, personally for me, I think I'll go with private sector. The private sector should handle the business of this country. In political science, we call it capitalism.
Capitalism, yeah.
Call it capitalism. Let these private individuals, let them handle the sector. In political science, we have an idea, we call it legality, where the government does a small active interference in this economy. They don't have to make such decisions on the economy. Like Nigeria now, I think what the government should do is just assist these people. Assist these people. You know the mentality of Nigeria. If the government is having an industry, they are putting their people there. They are putting their people. So capitalism and private sector, let them handle this business. We have many private individuals in Nigeria that can handle businesses very well, even more than expected. But we won't follow that. But personally, for me, I will go with private individual. Let them handle this. Let them handle this sector. But naturally, they have their own disadvantages too. But naturally, in the political economy, capitalism, countries like Nigeria, we should go with capitalism.
So, yeah, when you say capitalism, how will you be able to solve the issue whereby, the price, because there's a capitalist right now, maybe I'm the one producing particular stuff and I want to just make over profits and the price is too high. So the price of rice right now might be 70 to 100,000 and I just want to come at 1 million. And because government doesn't really have a full control of the economy, do you think that would be good?
In political science, there's a stage you call it, from capitalism, you move to socialism, from socialism, you move to communism. In modern capitalism, if you are taking your price high, that's why I mentioned liberalism earlier. The government takes small action.
Right.
Their small action will define your decision. Their small action will define your decision. That's why I call it modern capitalism. You understand? So our price, if you are taking a price high, it should follow the government's rules. You should follow the government's rules. That's why I said you should go with price. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a little to say on this.
Yes.
The question you asked. I really don't know much about politics, but I think we can write. If we say government, we are all people in government. I think Abraham Lincoln said democracy is government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Like even we, the citizens, we are also government because anybody can stand up in future and say, I want to join politics. And we all know Nigeria. You don't need to have a university certificate to say I want to be a politician or anything. So in a situation like this, in Nigeria, to me, I don't think there's a problem with private sectors handling the I've forgotten the question you asked. I've forgotten how you put the question. I don't think there's a problem with governments handling it, and I don't think there's a problem.
No, so the question was private sector, who should handle more control of the economy? Is it the private sector or the government?
we can't write government off and we can't write private sector off. In a situation like this, I think the best thing is it's very tough in a country where we are so populated to be unity. Everybody can stand as one. But it is, for me, what I was saying is I think government and private sector should work hand in hand. You cannot give, we all know the government, they're in control. Let me just say people in politics, they're in control. So the best they can do is private sectors working hand in hand with governments working hand in hand with private sectors. In the sense that governments can give grants to people who they think, of course, we have farmers. If you say government should do, what will farmers do? There are some things that, how will people survive? If you say private, there's no way there will be a private sector in Nigeria and you say government, they should be in control. It's not possible because who will regulate them? Like you asked the question earlier, I said, what if they inflate price of their product, food, of everything? I think governments and this private sector should just work hand in hand, and the little people that small scale people that government see that okay, these people, I think they are just lacking this. If we give these people tractor, if we give these people grants, I think that is what should be going on because there's a lot of money in this country. Everybody's just saying there's no money, there's no money, there's no money. So for a question like this, working hand in hand is just the best solution to these things. Working hand in hand.
So you believe government should put more subsidy money, because I know they took subsidy out of gas. They're supposed to diverse it to small scale business to grow. And because to me, when the small scale business are growing, that will create more jobs. I think that will solve more unemployment.
Exactly. So for me, I just think working hand in hand in a situation like this is the best. Government to be able to regulate, okay, don't do more than this. Don't make it more than this. Coming together as a body, that's just the best situation for us now.
Okay. How about Ms. Adebola? Do you have any comments about that?
No, I don't. I agree with what you said so far.
Okay, thank you so much. And if people need to patronize your business, how can they contact you, Ms. Adebola?
Sorry, please can you come again?
If people need to patronize your business, how can people contact you?
Okay, how can people contact me? I think it's do right now and it's basically social media.
Like
Everything.
okay, go ahead. I think.
I mean,
Yeah, I can hear you.
The word has gone right now. Everything is what now on social media. Like everything, the own market sellers, everybody, they're now on social media. If they're not on TikTok, they're on Facebook. If they're not on Facebook, they're Instagram, WhatsApp. So I feel like using all these social media platforms to promote my business is a way thing. And I can actually say people tend to trust their business more when it's a DAC registered Nigeria. People tend to trust their business when it is registered. They know that they back up for this business. This business cannot dupe me. So if is that you can create a website with that CAC registration, so they can a website, see what they then always create a catalog for your whatever you're selling, but importantly, make use of social media to promote your goods. That's what I can say. If you're in a student environment where you have influencers, I know that they up, and you can also make use of influencers, like all these social media influencers, to help with and post it within the environment. People tend to like to look for. So for people to contact me to patronize my business is based on social media. Like that's the way they can reach me. Like my business is always on social media. Every business present age media. So if you want people to patronize you, want on any social media platform, it actually come up and they should be able to really. Thank you.
Can you drop your social media website or something? Because I know you're into fashion and media management, right?
You said, can I drop what?
Like, if people want to patronize your business.
Okay, if people want to patronize me, they can just search for Totes by M. Or yeah, they can just Totes by M.
Okay. Thank you. I will drop those information in the description. If the live is done and you are watching it after the live, you'll be able to contact everyone and patronize what she do. That question will go back to Mr. Emmanuel Adisa. If people need to patronize your business, how can they contact you? Or how are you?
Social media is a good tool. So of course, every business owner must have social media. So if anyone wants to patronize me, I do so many things actually. All I do is I sell clothes. I just started a clothing business. So if you want to patronize me on that, I think you can reach me on T's Style House on Instagram. It's spelled TEA_STYLE_HOUSE. T Style House, T_Style House. And you can also reach me on WhatsApp 081079499658. And I'm also a social media manager. I'm skillful when it comes to managing social media. So if you want to reach me on that, you can reach me on my personal Instagram account, or you can also reach me on the same number for my clothing business, and or reach my personal Instagram _efficacy Emmanuel_. So that's all. And I appreciate if I can see people to patronize. I can't imagine people buying stuff from me from different countries. So thank you for giving me the privilege to
say your number one more time with plus, because if you are not in Nigeria and you want to patronize him, you have to put +234.
Yeah. +234.
Say the number one more time.
Yeah. Okay, +234 810 794 9658. +234 810 794 9658.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Timothy.
Okay.
Based as a political science student and everything, right now, our business and everything, how do you want to, I don't know what you want to do with political science degree though, But hopefully, I can see you as my Nigerian president in the future. How are you currently? Do you have any friends that are into business, and how are you currently motivating them, or are you currently educating them how government works?
Yes, if you are starting a business, you have to understand the situation first. You are starting a business. You have to understand the situation. You have to understand the economy. So if I'm seeing someone going into a business now, I'll ask you a question. What do you want to sell? What are you selling? If it's something, for me, if it's something that is common, I don't go with something that is common. If it's something that is common, I won't go. You have to understand the economy. Understand the economy. So for a new entrepreneur, like you want to start, what I'll just say is you have to be dedicated. It doesn't boom once. It doesn't boom once. You have to be just dedication. You keep going. Just keep going. Even apart from business, even life, you keep going. So you have to be determined. So dedication, determination. And you said something now, how you go. That's why I said understand the situation first. Sometimes government policies don't favor you. Sometimes government policies don't favor, even particularly, it don't favor your exact business. But at least for a country like Nigeria, you keep going. You keep going. That's why I said earlier, when you said something, I said you will adapt. In Nigeria, you adapt.
The Nigerian spirit.
Yeah. You adapt. So
That's true.
the education, sometimes these policies don't favor. It won't favor us. Sometimes it will act as if the business is going down and it's going to come. But seek advice. Seek advice from people who are into this business, that have been old in this business. They know the corners to this business. You seek them, mention that, they will advise.
Thank you. Is there anything? Let me just round up the show right now. To round up the show, what did Mr. Adebola want to say to Marvel Point of View show subscriber? Do you want to encourage any of your customers to subscribe to Marvel Point of View?
Yeah, thank you. I'll actually encourage my customers to subscribe to these issues don't actually come often to people. So people don't actually know how to go about their business. They just run the business and anyhow it comes to, they don't know how to go about or what they should have. Yes. So they just flow with the business vibes, like however. So what I'll say to the subscriber, they should actually not give up their business because you don't know. The business may actually be what you need to like blow or do get whatever you are trying to achieve. Like no matter how small the business is looking rough presently, don't give up or stop the business. Just continue. Like keep striving, keep striving and pushing and just believe that it's going to work out. And if you are not yet business owner, and you are just thinking about it, don't make money, don't let money be the barrier to start. You can work other product that line, like bring yourself, work your capital, you start up the business on your own. But don't let money or anything be a barrier for you to start business. Just work towards it and it's so that's all I have to say to them. And thank you also for being patient with us to listen to all what we have to say. Thank you.
Thank you for coming on the show. What about you, Mr. Timothy? What do you want to say to my subscribers? Do you want to encourage anyone to subscribe? Is Mr. Timothy with us?
I'm in case, sir.
Do you want to encourage any of your friends to subscribe to us?
For sure, they should subscribe. This, I think I'm in love with the show. We are talking about living issues. These are living issues. So I will encourage you to subscribe to this channel. It will elevate you, it will motivate you, and you will know more. You will know more. So I will encourage them to subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you. What about you, Mr. Adisa?
Definitely, I want people to subscribe to this channel. I've been a fan right from the start. I think this channel has started for. This channel is our own channel. Started for several years now, and I believe with the help of God and everything, definitely. I'm sorry it's a bit loud there. Definitely is going to work well. So definitely, as even the manager of Marvel Point of Views, when I have discussions, when we have discussions, I know this channel is going places, and I don't want people to miss out on blessings they can get, learnings they can get from this channel. It might be a small thing now, but I'm definitely going to always tell people, Marvel Point of Views, come and learn this, come and learn that. And I will encourage people to subscribe because there are still a lot of things to learn. Learning anything, whatever you learn is going to be useful in life. And I just want to say this to business owners because I need to say, if you want to start anything, as long as it comes to your mind, you have the art of this is what I want to do. It's one thing to take decision to say this is what I want to do. It's one thing to make action. Once you discover that this is what you want to do, this is what I want, please take action. Don't stay until I have 10. That is when I'll start. Start with the one you have. And always, anytime you feel it is not going well, like we all have God to call. And God is a miracle working man. So I appreciate people that are alive with us now from any angle of the world. I appreciate everyone. Please always keep up because you can. I want you to subscribe to this channel now. I don't know the number of people watching it now, but please, if anyone is watching, please subscribe. Please like, share to people to learn, and turn on our notification button. So we really appreciate that, honestly. So thank you so much for bringing me on the show, Mr. Marvellous Adigun. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for our guest today. Today we have Mrs. Adebola from Nigeria, all the way from Ile-Ife, Osun State, as a student of OAU Estate Management. And we also have Mr. Adisa, our studio manager, computer scientist, all the way from Ibadan, student of NOU, Nigeria. And we also have Mr. Adebola Timothy Adeshon from Ekiti State University, Political Science, Ado-Ekiti. This is our guest for today. Our manager, we have already promised you that Marvel Point of View will continue giving you the best, and the best is working hard to bring knowledgeable guests like today one. I hope you all enjoy this. Either you're watching live or you're going to be watching after this live show. Is the world working hard for us, and we're going to be great. And our mission is to always bring the right information and educate our people than the mainstream media. Thanks for joining Marvel Point of View. My name is Marvell Adigun. All what we learned today was how our economy can be better and how small scale business can feel motivated and what it needs to own a business in an economy where it's high in inflation. And we also have a political student analyst who came out to educate us about how government can assist us, and he believes more in capitalism, whereby capitalism is the best way to grow an economy, which is going to involve more percentage of more private sector and assistance from the government, which is part of one of the best views I think of. But everybody has different political or economic ideology. When you start coming to ideology, this is just a business show for today. If you have a political conversation, we might be inviting Mr. Timothy next time to talk about this. This is important for us because no society can grow without economy. We all need money. Everything we do today in the world is all about financial education. When you have financial education, when you know how business works, there'll be more jobs in the society, and we'll have more jobless citizens on the street. And any country whereby there's more jobless citizens on the street, insecurity will be dealt with, because most of insecurity happen because of the youth that doesn't have a job. And that's the reason why we're here, to educate each other and see what we can do. And Marvel Point of View is an international show. Anywhere in the world, America, Canada, Europe, Africa, we can all watch those are all about it. We all appreciate you all for subscribing. We all like the way you like it. We all like the way you're sharing. And thanks for what you do for us. My name is Marvell Adigun. And you can contact us at Marvell Adigun at Instagram, on X, and on Snapchat. Or you can also contact Marvel Point of View directly on Instagram at Marvel Point of View, on X at Marvel Point of View, and on TikTok at Marvel Point of View. I appreciate everyone that has been with us on all our guests, all the way from Ife, Ado-Ekiti, and Ibadan City, all the way from the western part of Nigeria, West Africa, Nigeria. God bless you all for supporting Marvel Point of View. I appreciate you for staying. I remain Marvell Adigun. Thank you.